Alright guys, drug this stuff out today because I wanted to talk a little bit about Great Northern Quivers. As most of y'all know, I'm a big fan of Great Northern Quivers, been using them for a very long time, and in my opinion they're just so adaptable that they're the best bow mounted quiver on the market. I'm sure most everyone has seen one, and one of the things I want to point out is most of the time you're going to see this 5-arrow gripper on almost every Great Northern you see, and everybody thinks a Great Northern, that's what they think. 3 in the front, 2 in the back. That's the most common one you'll see. If you order one from a big box store, Three River or something like that, that's the gripper you're going to get. But what a lot of people don't realize is there are other options. There is a inline gripper that puts all the arrows out front, and this is my actual go-to gripper for most of the time. It's one of my favorites for sure. It puts your arrows all the way out front so you don't have to fumble with those ones that are in the back. Just so much more convenient. The downside of that is it does put them a little closer together, so you got to watch your feather placement or you get a little rub. So I like the adjustable more than any. It's the 2-piece, slides to adjust to any length, and it straps on your riser. It's just so versatile. You can put it on literally any type of bow you want. If you want to put it on a modern recurve, it's not a problem at all. It'll adjust your side so that you're putting your quiver on your riser and not out on your limbs, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. I see guys with their quivers mounted up in here, and you're just robbing performance from your bow. That's a 62-inch bow. This is a 54-inch bow. It's the same style quiver. It adjusts to fit it the exact same way. Once again, the straps are down on the riser, not on the limb, so you're not losing any performance at all. Even more important on a shorter bow, such as this sock trail. And this is a 62-inch bow with a very small riser, another sock trail high line. Once again, the Great Northern adjustable just adapts to any bow that you want to put it on. Other than the strap-on, there are also other options. There's the bolt-on, the 2-piece bolt-on, or the 1-piece with the 2-piece bolt, like to fit the bear takedown here. There's a set of quick connect for takedowns. I know they're real popular on the Bob Lees. They adapt right onto your limb bolts. They obviously are slightly adjustable for that, but they still have the stabilizer bar, which is very important in these quivers. By having the stabilizer bar on every model, it just makes it so much more secure, so much more rock solid, and quieter. So, my very first Great Northern, which is probably 30 years old, is this thing here. Still got the Great Northern Longbow Company stamp on the hood, which you don't see very often. They haven't done that in a long, long time. But if you look at that gripper, it holds 3 arrows in front and only 1 arrow in the back. And that's how the original grippers were. They were just 4-arrow grippers. And I really like that because it spaced the arrows out a long ways. You only had 1 arrow in the back. I just truly enjoyed that concept. So talking to Eric here recently, he told me that he still had those grippers available. So I ordered this quiver just recently. And as you can see, it's got the 4-arrow quiver. This is the medium size because I like to shoot cedars. And I'm excited to give that one a hunt this year. Of course, as far as straps for the strap-on, there's black straps, there's brown straps. They're readily available. They're super easy to put off and on. If you break one, need to replace one, wear one out, it's simply a matter of just popping it off, putting the slot right back on the frame, and you're good to go. As far as the life of these straps, they go forever. To be honest, I've only broken a couple ever. I have wore out some of the holes for the pins, and that's usually just my own fault from stretching the strap a little bit too tight when I'm putting it on. But hey, it happens. Inserts, obviously, inserts are regularly available for replacement. I have, this is one of the old original inserts. You see it's about 1/2 inch shorter or so, and it has a hard rubber over top of the foam. Where the more modern ones have like a closed cell material over top of the foam, which is kind of nice because it just keeps the foam from wearing out. It makes the hoods last a lot longer. But anyway, that's my take on the Great Northerns. Obviously, he can laser engrave almost anything you want on him. This one here has the PBS regular member income. That's the original Great Northern. That has a Compton logo embedded into it. This is one that Bob did for me several years ago. It's got the old Squatch on it because you guys know I'm a fan of the Sasquatch. But if you haven't tried one, strongly recommend them. Give Eric a shout, see what he can come up with you. And this adjustable quiver, this Great Northern Professional Adjustable Quiver, I'm telling you, you can put it on any bow out there. I've had them on self bows, recurves, long bows, takedowns, one pieces. It doesn't matter. It'll fit and it'll work. So, hope that makes sense. As always, this is just a one-shot video. No editing is what it is. And thanks for taking a look.